This is our motorhome, which is pretty much our home too. We leave either on Monday evening or on Tuesday to go to the racetrack, and by Wednesday noon we enter into the racetrack to be in place. We will be in the racetrack for a week until Sunday evening, and we will virtually live on this motorhome, which has a living area to live in and a laboratory which will serve as a repair shop for work and for fixing our helmets.
We are in
the motorhome laboratory where we do our repair work. Stoner's helmet has arrived and we go to examine it. We remove the visor and immediately control the mechanisms that hold the visor, which must be well tightened and well adjusted.
Tengono la visiera che devono essere ben tirati e ben regolati. E poi il casco lo mettiamo ad asciugare.
We then put the helmet up for drying, because it becomes quite sweaty after an hour of testing. Once the helmet has arrived, we put it on these fans to dry up and leave it there for half an hour. We then check the visor and the anti-fog inner visor. We remove these tear-offs because they are used, and new ones should therefore be put on.
E quindi bisognerà metterne di nuovi. E in media ogni pilota vuole...
On average, every rider wants 2 tear-offs. Only in exceptional circumstances do some riders require 3 tear-offs, like in the Brno and Misano races, where there is so much dirt. We remove and change the inner visor and change the eccentric pins, which serve to adjust the inner visor.
Che servono per la regolazione del visierino. Una volta posizionato il visierino.
Once the inner visor has been positioned, we make sure it adheres perfectly to the visor. In case this does not happen, we adjust the eccentrics with this screwdriver in such a way that it fits perfectly into the visor. Now the visor is ready to be mounted on the helmet.
Usiamo questa spatola per tirare.
Use this spatula to tighten the lens to ensure that no air remains between the visor and the lens, and then we put 2 pieces of tape on top. We remove the protective film from the first lens so we can apply the second one over it. Once having applied the lens, we close the eccentrics, which serve to stress the lens so it doesn't fly away even if it is fixed with adhesive tape.
Applicare le lenti che serviranno per mettere proprio in tensione la lente di modo che non voli via anche se è fissata con lo scotch. E come punto finale pieghiamo queste.
As a final point, we bend these flaps, which will be useful to the rider to grab the tear off and remove it. The last check is done over the air intakes. The opened air intakes will then be arranged into the front and chin guard areas, so the helmet can be returned to the rider after final polishing.